Week 4 training vlog. So, supposed to swim today, but because of my cold and my blocked nose and my ability to breathe underwater being limited, I did an hour in the gym, strength conditioning, and then I jumped onto the exercise bike, did 15k on the exercise bike, and straight onto the treadmill, just a 2k, just to loosen my legs off and get them used to the transition from the bike onto the run.
So, I'm in this position again, which means you'll be staring at my nostrils. That also means I'm on my bike. Big long ride today. I think I'm going to do a longer ride. I've not planned it. I've just in my head, I'm going to do a bit longer, and then I'm going to do a bit of a longer run, as in I'm going to try and do the 3k rather than just a 1 or 2. Really get my legs used to running distance after the bike ride. So I did exercise bike 13k in the week. Yesterday was granddad duty, so I rested, got the steps in. Today's on bike, and possibly tomorrow or Friday I shall swim. I'm going to stay out to swim if I can because of my cold, trying to clear it up. Also trying to catch up on sleep, but still managed to wake up 7:30 this morning, even without setting an alarm. Anyway, cycle paths are a great thing, but this morning, I'm back on one now, but this morning I've been on the road, getting used to road riding. Although it'll be a closed road circuit on race day, it's a different surface, funnily enough. You have to worry about things like white lines, drain covers, literal rain drains with the lines in, stuff like that, which on cycle paths you don't actually have to worry about. So it's all part of the learning. Every single surface is different. The other thing with cycle paths is you have tree roots. I've hit a couple of them, and when you hit a tree root, God, it shakes your body. On these road bikes with these small wheels, hell man, every lump is felt. I've also found that my seat is slightly loose, so I'll have to do a tightening job on that. Again, as you can see, my peaks come loose, so that's another job. I need to put a bit of glue on, repair that, because that will annoy me when I'm riding, so I feel it flapping in the wind. Also, the bike's got a few shapes on it, which means a few bits need tightening up. Maintenance is as important as training. If something falls apart while you're out on the road on a race, unless you've got the right tools, you're in trouble. At least, oh fucking hell, you can at least try moving over. Psychopath 2 people, he came so close to me, he touched my elbow. And I'm right in the bushes. Anyway, that's enough waffle for me. I should come back and waffle more with the camera the right way round, so I'm not in a little letterbox when I go out on my run. Here comes another bike. Is he going to move over? Yeah, that's more like it. Thank you. Thank you. That's all it takes, isn't it? A little bit of courtesy and a thank you. All is good in the world. Right, I'm going to stop now. Catch you later. Hey, so bike is back in the garage and I'm out running. So I'm going to huff and puff at you for a little bit. I ended up doing the full distance, the full 12.4 miles or 20k bike ride. I'm now halfway through the run distance. I'm running at Costa. I always plan my runs so I finish at Costa so I can cool down, have a nice coffee and a biscuit, and then a cool down walk home. So, how am I feeling? You can probably hear how I'm feeling. It's pretty tough. Sun's out, so it's boiling hot. Yeah, my legs don't feel like my own. How I'm going to do this with a 750 swim at the beginning? Wow, what a task I've undertaken. But that was the idea. Take the task out of the comfort zone, challenge myself. So when I finish and done the race, the feeling will be so much better. Oh yeah, I keep swallowing flies at this time of year. So I've got to run and I've got to ride with my mouth shut. So on that note, see you later. ended up doing the full distance. So in effect, I've done a duathlon. I've done a 20k bike and a 5k run. As you can tell, I've got over hot, my hamstrings are screaming, and tops off, seeing nipples on shoulder. We're gonna have to hashtag this OnlyFans. I might get more followers, or maybe only Tri-fans. Then I might get a different brand of followers. Perhaps I'll just leave it with triathlon training. Anyway, I'm done. I'm just a little cool down to spit my lip. I'm gonna have to give up and walk, get a drink, get coffee. Boom, catch you later. Distance in the bag. Here we are again. Today is Thursday and it is run day. So my actual training plan has today as 30-minute run, tomorrow swim, Saturday 45-minute run. However, as you probably know, I park run on Saturday, which is 30 minutes or 25 to 26. So I'm swapping out. Also today, my son goes to college, half day, so I drop him in the morning. I'll come out, do my run, go for coffee, walk around the shops, waste a bit of time, then pick him up. So it made sense to alter my plan again to make today the 45-minute run. So here I am, just on the warm-up, hence I'm talking to you, not running fast. 45 minutes on the seafront, swing around, look at that. However, it's raining, bloody horrible weather. I talked to you about getting rid of my cold, and here I am running in the rain. So the easy thing would have been to make an excuse and not run at all, but that doesn't help me on race day. So whatever the weather, put a jacket on. My old football jacket's come out of the cupboard, keep me as warm as I can and as dry as I can for as long as I can. Okay, right, I'm going to get into it now. Catch you later. I'm halfway into my run. The rain has stopped. I've had to take my jacket off so it was getting too hot, so got my Cardiff half t-shirt on. Feeling good. I'm enjoying the run up and down the seafront. It's nice and peaceful, nice and quiet. Seeing a couple of other runners that I said hello to, politely as you do. Runners nod, or hello, morning, how are you doing? Always makes you feel good on your run. Okay, here it comes. Tip of the week. It's Paul's tip of the week. Okay, time for my tip of the week. And this is a running tip. Find a route you enjoy doing. Find a route that's long enough for the time scale or the distance that you need. And use that as your main route every week. If you don't like running on a prom like me, don't run on a prom. If you don't like running around the houses where there's lots of people, don't run around the houses. Find a route, stick to it, use that as a time scale, so you know where you are, what you're doing, how quickly you did it last time. But only use it for your main run, otherwise you'll get bored. So anywhere else, doesn't matter. But for your main run, your long run, stick to the same route. Friday swim done. Not a very successful swim, as you can see. I'm just at the pool. I usually swim on a Monday, but because of my cold, I decided to give myself another week to recover. As you can hear from my nose, I've come out and I'm still a bit stuffed up. However, Friday's school kid day, absolutely ram jam with school kids. So the pool was shrunk from a 25-metre pool to about 15, which is very, very difficult to get some kind of rhythm going doing 15-metre strokes. However, average about 400 metres, which is half the distance I need, and it's good to get in the pool. From now on, I think Monday is going to be whatever, swim, Friday outdoor swim, wetsuit or no wetsuit. I'm going to have to get outside and make the most of the distance of the 250 metre length. Here we go then. So last training bit of week 4, 30-minute run, intense run. So instead of doing 30 minutes, I did my normal park run, 25. I came in before the 25-minute pacer. My Strava recorded 25:02. There's always a discrepancy between the two. I'll wait for the official results to come in. But the work was there, the intensity was there. I was quite a way behind the 25 towards the last lap.
So I had to increase intensity, increase stamina, increase pressure and effort to reach the target I want to reach. And that is all part of training. It's getting better, getting quicker, finding the points in your runs, your cycles and your swims where you can increase effort and decrease effort. Here I am on Seafront Low. Here behind me, beach, what a beautiful place to run. Just swung you around for a bit. Here come some of the park runners. They're at the back of the field, giving everything they've got. They're coming through. They might have run 30 minutes, they might have run 35, but they're supported and they're cheered and they achieve. Who knows, they could be training for a triathlon, they could be training for a marathon. You don't know what anyone else is going through, you don't know what anyone else is doing. So fair play to everyone that gets out and exercises, not just run, exercises. Okay, so that's it for week 4. I need to rearrange my schedule for week 5, so check in, see how I've managed to do that. I might show you some of my triathlon equipment, is it called equipment, kit, and see if I can make a short out of that as well. So it'll be in the main vlog and in a short, so you can see what it goes into taking on a triathlon. Alright, thank you for following. Don't forget, like, subscribe, get your notifications switched on so you don't miss anything, and see you week 5.